and welcome to Ukunique Spirits, where we are at the point of healing our root chakra, but we're going to be doing it by Hertz healing. So this Hertz right now that's in the background is a combination of a bunch of 396 Hertz. And this is the Hertz that you need to listen to get your body in the vibration, get your atoms in the vibration of 396 Hertz. And this is a Hertz that calms and helps ground you. It is good when you are like full of guilt or fear or anxiety, depression sometimes. So we're just going to sit here. You're going to take a minute and you're going to get your legs in either lotus, half lotus, even just crisscross applesauce, whatever feels comfortable for you. And get your back really nice and straight. Now each point that you do kind of invokes a different element. So if you're looking to calm your water, calm your fire, depending, and the root is earth. So you can choose to ground yourself this way too with your fingers, or not. Or you can just have your hands usually you want your fingertips and your palms upwards. And you just close your eyes and really just take in the feeling of the Hertz vibration. You will actually start feeling your atoms almost like jumping at the vibration that you are currently listening to. Like you can feel your atoms firing 1,000,000 times per second in your skin. Not in a harmful way, it's just like you can feel the energy within your own body moving. Usually people close their eyes so that they can focus on nothing but the music. Helps clear their mind. If you have mental chatter that keeps avoiding or invading your space, I should say, come back to the feeling of how the music sounds in and on your body. And we keep our eyes closed and we just calmly breathe in and out. Hear the different Hertz beats. There's many different types of Hertz for the 396, just like any Hertz. So do what resonates for you. And sitting in this, you can sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Usually they say between 15 and 20 is what is good for your body to really get in the vibration of the Hertz, to really feel like stable if you're having stability issues, grounded if you're having grounding issues. Sometimes I will shift different poses, go more forward. This is also a time to be grateful. Give thanks for all the things you do have when it comes to your root chakra. Thank you for letting me have a house to be in when it's warm or cold outside. Thank you for letting me have heat when it's cold outside. And a car that drives me places. and the money for gas. Usually think of at least 3 things. And you just sit here. If it's more helpful to have your eyes open, I have windows right in front of me and I can see the clouds. And I'm like a fire looker, cloud looker, candle looker, that kind of thing. Because there's messages for me. Sometimes I'll see hearts or animals. And I'll look those up. And especially when I'm trying to heal the root chakra, I'm going to look around while I'm meditating. And I'm going to see what other messages are there for me. Especially when my mind is clear. See, I see this baby cat, but almost a lioness on a woman. But it's like kitty type of on. She's on her face, kind of like snuggling her on her chest and face. So now you got to go interpret that for yourself. I will go for me. And then I'm going to close my eyes again and just breathe in and out real slowly, real comfortably. Sometimes I'll just move my neck very, very softly. If things are really confusing or you don't find direction or you might be a little just unsure of things, what I do is I bring out either oracle cards or tarot, or even like you can take index cards and write your own sayings on there, whatever you feel guided to. And when you're in those situations, you just take your cards and you shuffle. And during a meditation, I'm asking for help. I'm asking for grounding. I'm asking to feel secure and rooted. I'm asking for just having that feeling, knowing that everything is happening for a reason. And then you get messages. And for me, or for whoever this resonates with, this one is about playing and like making time to embrace your inner child. It keeps us young at heart, it keeps us silly, it keeps us fun. But, you know, we have the knowledge of adulthood, so we don't need to be naive like when we were kids. And these right here are animal spirits, and I'll bring those out if I need to connect with an animal that like none of the root chakra animals are resonating with me, and I'm not seeing anything and I'm not feeling anything. So sometimes I'll card in. And I keep the music on, and this is just what I do. You can journal during this time, you can talk to your ancestors, you can talk to your creator, it's really about you and you conversating with your higher self, conversating with your guides, conversating with your creator, conversating with your religion, with your spirituality, and asking for what it is you're feeling like you're lacking. And then dropping it at that point and being like, okay, I've asked for it. Now it's coming to me. Know that it's coming to you. Know that it's on its way to you. And sometimes the cards don't come, so I give them a break. And I sit. I'll knock out the energy. Maybe I'll go a little slower this time. And one comes. Two come. And remember how I said I saw a lioness in the clouds? And I get the card of the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. 37. Numbers can also be significant. And then I have the koala spirit, which is 35. And that spirit has a plan. So maybe I shouldn't worry about it, right? That's what that tells me. So if you've been worried about something, if you feel like there's no direction, maybe the whole point of that is for you to not have direction. And right now, just kind of go with the flow. Kind of go where you're being told to go. Take the small directions that are given to you. Sometimes it's someone says something and you're like, oh yeah, I should go do that. You'd go do it, and then you meet a whole slew of people. So just really embrace what comes to you during this time. So I'm going to give this about 10 minutes of just quiet time, so you can really meditate on your own thoughts and your own needs and your own wants when it comes to your root chakra. And I hope and pray, and my energy is with you as you meditate, that I hope you feel grounded and secure and stable by the end of this meditation. I will shift around, I will shuffle as I feel needed, so don't mind me, do you the next 10 minutes. Alright, as you come back, think of all the things that make you feel. Think of all the things that you can touch. Think of all the things that are around you, what you can see. And you slowly start opening your eyes back to where you started this meditation. And you breathe slowly. And you don't get up too fast. You don't move too fast. You slowly come back. And if there's anything that you saw, heard, any cards that resonated with you, you journal this right now. And really take it in. And see what messages are for you. Sometimes these messages are for later. Sometimes they're reminders. Sometimes they're just encouragements. You want to wiggle your toes and your fingers and just kind of move all of your muscles and joints. Coming back to reality, coming back to where you're at. You're gonna breathe some deep breaths. Breathe in. Hold for a few seconds and then breathe out. A nice deep breath. I do that 3 times. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. I hope this healing session for your root chakra on the 396 Hertz is exactly what you needed and has given you some inspiration on how to sustain your roots, how to feel more stable, how to guide yourself into a more stable, more secure tomorrow or minute or the next minute. Because that can happen too. Journal anything that you think is just like you need to remember, because you won't. So just put it in a journal and you'll reflect back on it when you need to. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you coming on this healing journey with me. And I hope you have the most fantastic day ever. Peace, love, light, and namaste.